Today we talk about the new Beats Studio Buds in collaboration with Nickmercs. Probably one of the biggest brand collaborations that I've seen in gaming to date. The question I have is, are they actually worth it? Okay, so I just picked these guys up today and am unboxing them for the first time. And to be fairly honest, this is the first ever pair of Beats headphones that I've personally invested into. So Nickmercs, Beats, you guys are already doing a good job. I think that is one of the coolest things about this, even though these are just technically the same earbuds that they've had for a while now. The Beats Studio Buds, essentially this is just a reskin of the product in a collaboration with Nickmercs. So straight out the box, you get a USB-C to USB-C cable, fast fuel, 5 minutes of charge time equals 1 hour of use on the battery. That's actually kind of insane. On top of that, nice little instructions on the backside of how the earbuds work. Looks like you also get free access to Apple Music. Oh, and some adorable little stickers. Actually pretty sick. The whole like MFAM branding from Nickmercs is really, really dope. All right, so diving into the earbuds in itself, you get this sick, and I mean sick case that comes with these. Like, look at that little detailing. Now, once again, as I mentioned, these are just standard Beat Studio Buds and a rare collaboration drop with Beats. To my understanding, there's no performance or audio differences between any other Studio Beats and these. And by the way, just for comparison's sake, in today's video, anything that I can personally compare to is going to be to the AirPod Pros that I got earlier this year. These are the main earbuds that I use. So just for the sake of the video, prices of reference, sound quality, the active noise cancellation, everything is going to be comparable in my experience to the AirPod Pros. Okay, so going to try to attempt to pair this to my phone. Question that I had as an iPhone user, since I've never had Beats before, is I wonder if these are going to have the same user experience in my phone as the AirPods, which is one experience that I really like. So yeah, shows up really easy. Biggs Beats Studio Buds. Okay, so I assume at this point they are connected. So getting into the earbuds, I had no idea that they had the little intricate details on the earbuds themselves, having the little MFAM logo and then the Beats logo as well on top of it. They seriously killed the branding in this collaboration. So putting them in for the first time. Okay, so first and foremost, in my experience, these are feeling more comfortable right out the rip than the AirPod Pros. Like, they feel like they're more secure in my ear. The question is, do I get the same options like I do with the AirPods? I do. So it does look like it has the same integration that my AirPods do. And on top of that, I have heard that these work very well for Android users as well. Anybody in the comments down below, feel free to let us know if you guys have Beats Studio Buds and you're an Android user. Let us know how user-friendly that whole process is with integration of it on your phone. The first thing I'm testing right now is the transparency mode, and that is the mode where it takes all the audio from around the room and it's trying to give the Studio Buds an effect as if they're not even in my ear, like I can hear everything around me. And although they do work, I would say in comparison to the AirPods, they're just a little bit more muddy or muffled. Like, I can definitely hear things around, I can hear myself talking, but it's just not as high quality as the AirPods. It's actually one of the things that I love about this. All right, so diving into the noise cancellation. So once again, noise cancellation definitely works, but it's just not as fine-tuned as the AirPod Pros. But for a $30 price difference at the current time of making this video, it's definitely worth it. It's not like the noise cancellation is bad. Same thing with the transparency. They're not bad by any means, but they're just not as good as the AirPod Pros. But let's get into the actual audio test and see what they sound like. So of course, to test this, I gotta use A Day to Remember's new Miracle song as a test. I've been blasting the shit out of this song lately. Ooh, okay, that sounds really good. Okay, so these things actually do sound amazing. They seem to have a lot of clarity and give that Beats bass that everybody's always kind of talked about when referring to Beats headphones. The audio wasn't like too piercing to the ear, but yeah, I was able to turn it up pretty high to really cancel out all the noise around me and get into the music that I'm trying to listen to. But a big thing that I noticed with the Beats Studio Buds in comparison to the AirPod Pros is these things are extremely comfortable. I don't know if that's gonna be just my personal experience, but these feel like they're gonna fall out of my ear a lot less than the AirPod Pros. I have a huge problem, even though they are the pros and I got the little tip that should stay in the ear. I have a problem with these always falling out. Even when I'm going on walks, I'm constantly having to push these into my ear. So you can only imagine working out with these things are kind of annoying, but I don't think I would see too many issues working out with these. Again, they were just very comfortable, sturdy. It felt like they were almost made for my ears, if that makes any sense. Overall though, just to keep it real with you, I'm kind of shocked at how good these are. I completely expected to pretty much be roasting these. I've always heard that Beats are overhyped. And then also with it just being like the first gamer collab in the community, I thought they were just gonna be kind of, make money quick and not really have any quality to these. But to be fairly honest, for $150, these things are kind of incredible in comparison to something around the price point. Like I'm actually shocked that Beats or Apple, because they are from the same provider now, I'm shocked that they allowed these to go for $150 and that they're not marking them up more. Like they really are giving a quality product for the price range, especially when you could save $30 with this in comparison to one of Apple's almost flagship earbuds. I actually kind of thought I wouldn't like these and that I was gonna return these, but these are actually pretty sick. Can't recommend them enough. Let me know in the comments down below if any of you guys or gals have experiences with the Beats Studio Buds so you guys can relate. Again, same thing, just a reskin. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm out, peace, deuces.